Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fluent Diary Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Hey everyone.
So, Alex, today's topic is actually something I think almost everyone does, but nobody really talks about it.
Okay, now I'm curious. What's the topic?
Why do we create fake conversations in our head?
Oh, okay, I'm definitely guilty of this.
I knew it.
Wait. By fake conversations, you mean like imagining you're talking to someone when they're not actually there?
Exactly. Like you're sitting alone, and suddenly you're having a full conversation with your boss, your friend, someone you like,
Or someone you're angry with?
especially someone you're angry with.
You know what happens to me? Someone says something to me, and at that moment, I don't know what to say. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then 3 hours later, my brain suddenly goes, Alex, I found the perfect answer.
yes. And you're like, thank you, brain. Very useful. The conversation ended 3 hours ago.
Exactly. Why couldn't you give me that answer when I actually needed it?
I do something slightly different. If I know I have an important conversation tomorrow, I create the whole conversation tonight.
Oh, like rehearsing.
Yeah. Let's say I have to talk to my manager. I'll be lying in bed thinking, okay, he'll probably ask me this. Then I'll prepare my answer. Then I'll imagine his next question. Then my answer.
And suddenly you've had an entire meeting. Without your manager.
Exactly. A complete 30-minute meeting.
And what happens the next day?
He says, yeah, that's fine. Conversation over.
But actually, why do we do this?
I think sometimes our brain is just trying to prepare us. Think about a job interview. Before the interview, you might imagine someone asking, tell me about yourself, and then you practice your answer.
True. So technically, that's also a fake conversation.
Exactly. But it's useful. You're preparing yourself for something that might happen.
Okay. But what about those completely unnecessary arguments we create?
Oh, those are different.
You know what I mean, right? You're just peacefully taking a shower. And suddenly, if he says this to me next time, I'm going to say this.
And then you imagine their reply,
Then my reply.
then their reply.
And obviously, I win.
Of course you win. You're writing both characters.
But sometimes it's not funny.
Sometimes we create conversations because something feels unfinished. Maybe someone hurt us, and we didn't say what we really wanted to say.
Yeah.
So later, our mind goes back to that moment, and we imagine saying all the things we couldn't say then.
Almost like our brain is trying to finish the conversation.
Exactly.
I think we also do it with the future.
Definitely.
Like, you have to talk to someone tomorrow. Nothing has happened yet. But your brain starts, what if they say this? Then I'll say that. Then they'll get angry. Then I'll get angry.
And 20 minutes later, you're stressed.
About something that literally never happened.
That's actually the dangerous part. Sometimes the imaginary conversation starts affecting the real one.
How?
Imagine I've created an argument with you in my head. Imaginary Alex said something horrible.
Why is imaginary Alex always the bad guy?
Just listen. So the next day, real Alex walks in and says, hey, Emma, good morning. And I'm like,
And I'm thinking, what did I do?
exactly. You did nothing. But I'm angry because of something your imaginary version did.
That's completely unfair to real Alex.
It is.
So how do we know if these imaginary conversations are helpful or not?
I think there's a simple question we can ask ourselves. Is this helping me prepare or is it making me anxious?
I like that.
If you're preparing for an interview, great. If you're practicing how to explain something, great. But if you're repeating the same argument again and again and making yourself angry or worried, maybe it's time to stop.
You know what else helps? Actually talking to the person.
Yes. Sometimes we spend an hour having a conversation in our head because we're avoiding a 5-minute conversation in real life.
Exactly. Instead of thinking, maybe they hate me. Maybe they're angry. Maybe I did something wrong. Just ask them.
Because reality is often much simpler than the story inside our head.
So, if you're listening to this while having imaginary conversations every day,
You're definitely not alone.
sometimes it's preparation, sometimes it's imagination, sometimes it's our brain processing something that happened.
But remember, not every conversation in your head needs to become a real problem.
And please, don't get angry at someone because of something they said in a conversation that happened only in your imagination.
Poor person doesn't even know there's a fight happening.
Exactly. They're probably eating dinner peacefully while you're winning an argument against them in the shower.
Okay, before we finish, we have a question for you.
Have you ever created an entire conversation in your head, and then the real conversation turned out completely different?
Tell us in the comments. We really want to hear your stories.
And the next time you catch yourself having one of these imaginary conversations, just ask yourself, is this helping me prepare or am I creating a problem that doesn't exist? If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like the episode and subscribe for more.
Thanks for spending your time with us. See you in the next episode. Bye.